My generation, Generation X, the people who grew up on WWE and Hulk Hogan and Donald Trump, did this.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
I am a real American, fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American, fight for what's right, fight for your life. When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside, you gotta take a stand and don't have to hide. If you hurt my friends, then you hurt my pride. I gotta be a man, I can't let it slide. I am a real American, fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American, fight for what's right, fight for your life. I feel strong about right and wrong, and I don't take trouble for very long. I got something deep inside of me. Courage is the thing that keeps us free. I am a real American, fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American, fight for what's right, fight for your life. I am a real American, fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American, fight for what's right, fight for your life. If you hurt my friends, then you hurt my pride. I gotta be a man, I can't let it slide. I am a real American, fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American, fight for what's right, fight for your life. I am a real American, fight for the rights of every man.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, and welcome to a special day. How's everybody doing? Woo! What a day. I got a special guest with me. And things are already happening. Things are already going crazy this morning. So we're going to go through it. It's going to be a long day, but it's going to be a great day. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Almost 200 people in the chat. And let me introduce my good friend, King's Advisors. What's up, brother?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Man, today's a great day. I had to bring back the old school intro. I had to. Just one last time.
I was hoping we were gonna get that one. Yeah, I love that one.
The only, like, once the stream is done, YouTube immediately is like, your live stream has been demonetized and blocked in several countries because of that song. But I was like, as long as we're live,
Yep.
That's where we are. That's where we are.
Well, I'll tell you, being on here for the first time, I think, it might be, I might need some sort of costume change here. So
All right.
let's swap that out.
There you go. There you go. I love it. Let's do it.
Let's go with
Let's
that,
go.
little baby. What's up, man?
I mean, we haven't even, it's 5 minutes in and already there's massive meltdowns, presidential pardons, all kinds of stuff are happening. Like, I don't even know, like, how we're going to get through these 3 hours. And because there's some crazy stuff already. And I mean, Before, look at that. Link to the merch. What's up, Tommy? It's right above you. B-Man put it right in there. There you go.
There you go.
Right above you, brother. Right above you. Right above you. Let's see. Is that Jay's brother? No, it's not my brother, but he's like my brother.
Me brother in
He's
Christ.
my Sea of Thieves brother. That's like my pirate brother. That's where we are. So, what a compliment to say you look as debonair and dashing as me.
I think he was saying the other way around.
Maybe. Probably right. And Jeanette gifted a membership already. How are things over there in South Africa? Deb becomes a member of the channel. I think you're already a member, but you just kind of like re-upped it. I appreciate it. Cole Hauser for $2 says, good morning, Jay. What's up? Man, there's a lot of people from all over the world
It's incredible.
watching, all the way from
we got some Canadians in here.
Canada. Yeah.
Hopefully y'all can have a celebration in a couple months too.
Hopefully you guys are next. Yeah. Saints says Jay's a good dude. Well, I try. Not perfect. Lynn Hager, 12, becomes a member. Holy crap. Thank you, guys. Look at y'all blessing me early this morning. Kevin Cron for 5. Thank you, God Almighty, for allowing Trump to survive and become the 47th president and giving us the second great American age. Man.
It's funny because I mean, you know, if he had won, if he had remained president in 2020, I should say, does he kick all those people out and completely replace them, or does it take the 4 years for him to realize these are the snakes and I need these other people to get rid of them?
Yeah, I think. Thank you, Kevin, for the $5. I think that
we don't do slander here, X-Wing.
And of all people, X-Wing had to go to work, so we're kind of laughing at you.
Right. Yeah, I'm sitting here on a live stream. You're at work.
I think it was a necessary evil.
Mm-hmm.
Some people disagree with that. That now he's put together such an incredible team to carry this thing of a new America further than his 4 years of presidency,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and he's bringing up younger leaders that will carry
Absolutely.
this vision of a newer America. And it's going to be, I hope, my prayer is that it's going to be fun to watch, that it's just going to be freaking fun to watch. And it's all, like I said, it's already getting crazy. Look at this. My man, 6 for 2. Today's a great day for a little rebellion. Hey man, get some merch today.
Well, and that's, you know, it's so funny because for, you know, growing up, I'd always heard, you know, that the Republican Party was the party of white men. And this is one of the most diverse presidential cabinets, assuming they all get confirmed and everything. One of the most diverse presidential cabinets in the history of American politics.
How dare you say that?
And but it's a great thing because now that's another card gone. That's another campaign a talking point that they can't use anymore.
Listen.
I'm already getting hyped.
That those people don't count. Don't you know that? They don't count. It's got to be the ones that they want in, not the ones that we want in. KC for 2. Good morning, gentlemen. It's a glorious day.
What's up,
It
Casey?
is. Andy Masterson. It's a glorious day. Cold, but glorious. It's a little nipply out,
It's
but
a
I'm
little
okay.
chilly.
I'm okay. Kings for 10. All right, Kings. Excuse
I
me.
think it's
X-Wing for
X-Wing.
10. Today's a historic day, a win for every American and a win for the Union. Let's go, Donnie. Welcome to the rebellion. Thanks, brother. Hey, enjoy your day at work. Everyone's like, who's this guy with Jay? All right, this is King's Advisors. He is I don't know if I'm allowed. You want me to see your occupation?
Yeah.
He's an attorney. He's been a good friend of mine for years. And if you follow my gaming stream, he is Mr. Bond on Sea of Thieves. So I always play Sea of Thieves. And he's also on the History of Pirates podcast. So there you go.
I'm the really loud one.
Man, they on my stream, you better be ready. Look at that. A fatter
yeah,
Jay.
yeah.
Come on, man.
A little bit.
It's gonna happen. Yeah. Why didn't my freaking company give us a federal holiday off? Says X-Wing. They usually make fun of me, so it comes with the territory.
I'm ready.
You got to be ready. Canadian conservatives are bot and rosy as you think. Our
Are
conservatives
not as rosy.
yeah, I got you. Our conservatives are not Democrats on the right. I know. I used to work for them. Trump 2025. Cole Hauser for 5. Well, I think we're gonna get happy inauguration and the return of Sandstorm. There you go. There you go. There you go. I know you're joking, but hey, let him fly, man. Nothing's gonna upset me today. I don't think anything's gonna upset Kings today.
No, I have a day off, so I've already started.
He's already got some champagne. You know, look at that Night Steal. Like, who has the bigger forehead? Probably me.
Oh.
Yeah, it's me.
Go Pings. Well,
That's
Pins.
me. That's me. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. All right, we're gonna start with our favorite person, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Say that right. She is having a massive meltdown on her Instagram or whatever. You know. So, what's up, Wickeds in the chat? I see you. Look at that. Jay's not fat. He's powerfully built. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's how that is. That's how that goes. Let's listen to her first meltdown of the day.
All these journalists are like, Congresswoman, are you going to the inauguration? Congresswoman, are you going to the inauguration? Are you going to the inauguration? Let me make my.
First of all, when they do this with the camera, you know,
I was going to ask. You should start doing that. You should start doing.
They're trying to make like. They're trying to be like, you know, they're the main character in their own movie, and they think the entire world is watching. So when they do that, you know, they swinging back and forth with the camera. It's like, I could be a movie director.
All these journalists are like, Congresswoman, are you going to the inauguration? Congresswoman, are you going to the inauguration? Are you going to the inauguration? Let me make myself clear. I don't celebrate rapists.
Boom.
This is really funny for me. I don't remember Trump getting convicted of rape. Do you? I feel like that would have been news.
There goes the live stream. So thank you for your super chats. But Tommy for 2. How did you get that avocado kid? Man,
oh, that's so mean.
It's rough. Thought on the Trump meme coin. Be careful with your money. Especially when it's crypto. I know a lot of people made a lot of money when they got in at like 15 cents. It's like at $60 now. I didn't put $1 into that thing because he did say, hey, let's just have some fun. So I'm like, they're not taking it very seriously.
Yeah, I would be concerned about
there you go.
Dropping money into something that wasn't serious.
There you go. Yeah, I don't invest in fake coins. Are you allowed to say that about somebody that wasn't convicted?
I mean, it's defamation. So this is the problem. You've got and clearly you would have thought that ABC and NBC and Fox and all these other companies, all these other news agencies would have learned their lesson by now. After, I mean, how much did CNN pay Nick Sanderman? Like $175 million. Like these
that young man that they were calling him like racist
and all sorts of stuff. They ruined his life. They had to cough up another like 20 million to who was the guy with the AR-15.
Oh, yeah.
What was his name?
I don't know his name, but I know exactly.
Yeah, they had to cough up like another 20 million to him. ABC just settled with Trump for 5 million. These people keep saying these things. They keep saying these lies. They keep defaming. Thank you, Sean Rittenhouse.
Yeah,
they keep defaming people and thinking that they could just say what they want and get away with it. You cannot lie about people.
She'll
It's
probably
so
say
annoying.
like, "Well, I wasn't talking about Trump exactly because I didn't say his name, but it's clearly obvious."
Whose inauguration?
So no.
Yeah, exactly. Well, she's not done. She just can't help herself. She gets so mad. I think it's funny. She gets so mad that she starts attacking libs of TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and she says this. She's like, on her professional account. This isn't her like normal account. That's got the gray check mark. So this is her government
Yeah.
account. And she's like, "Are you triggered? Cry more." Like that's like
What's the community note say? They're always pretty good.
let's see. Though not mentioning President-elect Trump explicitly by name, is likely referring to the verdict in the Carroll versus Trump cases, which, among other things, found Trump liable for sexual abuse.
So this is the thing that really bugs me about this case. So this case only happened because the state of New York changed the law in New York so that victims could go after their assaulters after the statute of limitations had passed. So and they only allowed it for a year. It was basically, we're going to give people the opportunity to take people to court for a year. And it's very clear that that law was passed so that she could do this. And it is the grossest example of lawfare I've ever seen. Like, I don't think any of those other cases against Trump pale in comparison to how disgusting what New York did is. It is absolutely, it's terrifying. It should scare everybody.
That's wild, man. Donna Hall for 2 for Jay's Crash and Burn live stream fun. I appreciate it, Donna. I hope you're having a great day. And Lorraine says, "Hey, I gotta see a little Rose Tico to start the day." We got Wicked Virtue with a $2. Says USA with the red, white, and blue hearts. I appreciate it. There's 300 people in here watching at 8 o'clock in the morning. My man Six coming in with $20. Says, "Good morning, Jay. Good morning, chat. Let's take back America. Save our kids. Hail the 199." Man, thank you for the $20 donation, man. I appreciate all of you guys. What a day to celebrate. I'm telling you. What a day to celebrate. Well, she's not done. I see a lot of people are happy about the Buffalo Bills. Man, I'm a Dolphin fan, so man, it pains me. It pains me to see that the Bills won, but I give credit where credit is due. They did win. They did win. All right, ready? Here's her final I'm sure there's going to be more. I'm sure all week I'm going to be able to like go over all these meltdowns in the morning. Good morning, y'all. What a great day, says Star Wars Dog. Member message. Thanks,
Morning,
brother.
Star Wars Dog.
The Dolphins suck. I know my place. It's okay. It would be neat to see the Bills win a Super Bowl. I will give you that, because
I'll agree with that. Yeah.
Anybody but the Kansas City
I'm
Chiefs.
tired. I'm so sick of it.
Yeah,
I'm
so
more sick and tired of the Chiefs than I was the Patriots.
I will be voting for the Bills.
Now, I want you all to put all the pieces together, because what this effectively means is that every social media platform, mass social media platform in the United States, has been taken over by the right wing.
What? Have you been on YouTube? You know, we can't say certain stuff on YouTube. If you say anything or whatever, you get like you get punished, you know, forever. Yep. Like you couldn't like so but then what else is she saying? That it was taken over by left wing originally?
Yeah, so yeah, she's saying that. So for the last 4, 8, well, let's start with social media. So let's start from 05. So for the last 20 years, it has been left wing. That's what she's basically saying.
It's very retarded. But this is how she like drums up her base, I'm assuming, you know, like to get, they're like, yeah, that's right, it's social media's fault. I always call this the original sin. The original sin in the Bible was Eve taking a bite of the apple, giving it to her man Adam. He takes a bite, and then God's like, hey, didn't I tell you not to do that? And they pass the blame. Adam's like, I ain't do it, she made me do it. All right, woman, what's your excuse? I ain't do it, the snake made me do it. It's like that. No, they didn't take accountability. And this is exactly what these people do. Man, you guys are just popping off this morning, man. I appreciate you. They said it would be a cold day in hell before Trump is president again. Well, guess what? Snowing in Texas. Guess the cold day in hell is here. Enjoy your. That's a great point. That's honestly pretty funny. That is a great point. I might even tweet that out. You know, that's pretty wild. I canalist my brother for $5. We are the champions, my friend. No time for losers like AOC, because we are the champions. Oh, man, heads are. Listen, some of the stuff I'm about to play, my friend King's Advisors hasn't seen yet, and it's comical about these heads are about to explode. Yo, Jitsu for $2. Morning Rebellion. We ready for Meltdown Monday? Oh, it's happening, brother. It is happening. Thank you guys for all the love and donations and everything. Man, I appreciate it. It means a lot. Keep this channel going. All right, let's continue.
With the exception of Blue Sky, but Blue Sky's still very small.
All right.
Oh, but hang on. Play it. Give it another 2 seconds.
Relatively.
I love that. She's like, oh, I messed up.
Just ordered a new which one? RWB Welcome to Rebellion shirt. Oh, red, white, and blue, like the one I got on. Yeah, man. Yes. I love it, man. You're gonna love it. 9line does good stuff, and they're also helping. They're helping veterans. You could go on, when you go on my page, you could see the 9line Foundation, what they do for veterans. And actually, they're heading out to LA to do some help over there on the people that are hurting, veterans and stuff that are hurting over there in LA as well. So feel good about your purchase, man. Feel good. They do a lot of good out there, and I'm honored that my merch is over there. X-Wing for $2. I can fix her.
I think you're already taken, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know about that, man. Like, I think we just need to see their heads explode and move on.
So when I say put the pieces together, Elon Musk took over Twitter, and there's open reporting. It's pretty obvious as well that they have manipulated the algorithms.
Okay, hold on. Before Elon Musk took over X, all social media platforms banned a sitting president in this country. Do you not understand that, AOC? That you were in favor of a sitting president of the United States and stripped away his tools to get out mass information because you thought, whatever, January 6th or whatever you want to cry about.
After they'd already deleted tweets saying, stay
he's
calm,
like, everybody go home, don't do anything, like, we don't want no problem. Like, yes. And not just Twitter did that. Everybody did that. So I don't want to hear you. You keep crying into the wind. Keep crying. So I don't want to hear it.
Artificially manipulated the algorithms to boost right-wing content on X and to amplify.
So he's guilty of what y'all have done for the last 8 years.
Well, but here's the thing. I don't know why people don't understand how this works. On any social media platform, it is run, even YouTube, it is run by an AI. Everything is run by this weird AI. So if you seek out Trump, like I hate Trump stuff, that's all you're going to see in your algorithm.
Yep.
I've been watching a lot of, I've watched 2 Transformers content on Drunk 3PO, and everything that they recommend to me now is Transformer videos. I see nothing else. Same thing goes on Facebook and on Instagram Reels. If you like scroll and like you stop, like if you're scrolling and all of a sudden like, hey, buy these new stretchy jeans, and you watch it for like 5 seconds, every ad and everything is about stretchy jeans. It's
I took a break from stuff yesterday after I finished Elden Ring, and went to my room. I was playing a little game on my phone and listening to some Game of Thrones music on my TV. And now every single suggested video is different types of ambiance stuff.
yeah, it's
how it works.
So she's obviously been looking for like right-wing stuff.
Yeah.
And her algorithm is just filled with that because she's not smart enough to understand that that's how it works. You know, that's just how. What type of Transformers content, bro? If I could change Drunk 3PO over to like the Transformers comic book stuff, I probably would.
Is that MTF or FTM?
It's a Skybound, the brand new series with G.I. Joe, the Energon universe. It is so good. So good. So I've been watching a lot of people talk about those comics. So, you know, I can't fix her.
No, you can't. Sorry, bud.
Yeah. Aren't you supposed to be at work on everybody else's day off? Morning, y'all. USA. I appreciate it, man. Look at that. What is that? Kahuna Corey. Man, that's freaking awesome. Darth Galliford too. Cool. Happy Liberation Day. I love it, man. I love it. I'm hot. Yeah, I was up early because I was excited. I want to see everything that's going on. Man, we have so much to cover. But y'all just keep sending love. I love it. All right, we're almost done here.
By harassment. Then you have Meta. So you have Mark.
Ooh, she just wiped a nasty booger from her nose. Look at that. Like there's a little pick here. Like just, you know, I think she goes in with her thumb first, but yeah, anyway. All right, she's going to talk about Facebook.
Then you have Meta. So you have Mark Zuckerberg, and I know we're on Instagram right now. Hi. Saying that they're basically also bending the knee to Trump.
The funny thing about these leftists is that they think they're the main character. They have this main. I love this. Someone said it in my chat. Main character syndrome. So they think whatever they put out, everything, the whole world watches them. Like they're that important. Fine. You shouldn't be super chatting anybody. Save your money.
You have a house to buy.
I love you, Jay. I'm lurking here. Cool. So yeah, like I don't know. And then clean your nose. With
their changes to fact checking, regardless on how effective that was in the first place. It's an open signal. And now TikTok is now saying, hey, we are agreeing. We will use our push notification system for all 170 million American users to promote Donald Trump.
That's not what they're saying at all. It's not. It's also not a push notification.
I know.
What are you doing?
She's starting a conspiracy. I've got jades for 2. There's no fixing jades. No, there's not. Just eat an apple a day and hope the itch goes away. Kongzilla. Dang, Biden pardon Fauci. Yeah, we're going to get into that too. What's up, Isaac? I see you celebrating online, brother.
Woo. Hobbit hole.
I love it.
It's awesome.
I love it. Pirate of Las Vegas. Man, I love your name. It's the classic way of saying pirate. Why does Crazy always video themselves in the close-up? Exactly. Because they think they think they're the main character in a film.
Crazy and the guy that tells you how to do everything on.
Yeah, it's
Instagram,
pretty wild.
Whichever one it is.
Hey, man, I hope you're doing well, brother. Comic staff for 2. Happy J20 day, fellas. Jay and Kings. It's a new day. Certainly
It's
is.
a new year. It's a new time.
Now you got King singing. Holy crap. Corn Boy for $2. What's up, brother? I love that. I love that account. He's such a fun guy. Let's see. I need Sleep Jay to wake up early for Fig's Cobra Cat. Yeah, I'll be over there around 11:30. Jim Peace is happy MAGA Day for $2. Thank you, Jim. Oh my gosh. Downs RFK says Jay told me I have down. It's just that picture, man. Just that picture. Tommy says she's a vlogger now. Yeah, obviously. Thank you, Jim P, for the 2. Thank you, Downs RFK. Hey, I'm getting McDonald's today to celebrate. So, thank you. So yeah, so AOC is melting down like holy crap.
Well, they all are. They're all absolutely terrified. And what's the thing that I think is most annoying about it? For the most part, they don't need to be. It's kind of like they all keep talking about how a certain alphabet group of people are going to lose all of their rights. And it's like, he was already president for 4 years and they didn't. So, like,
I know.
it's not going to happen. Trump's not going to pass an anti-AOC law. Trump's not going to pass an anti-Chuck Schumer law. And then this idiot.
I can't wait for the.
Are you going to play this video?
I'm not going to play the whole thing, but here we go.
He is not going to be sworn in
This guy's an
our
idiot.
next president. How I know that for certain comes from the knowledge, some information I found out last night that I didn't know. We all know that when Biden was sworn in, the one person not present at his inauguration was who? Donald Trump. He lacked the character to be there, to share in another man's joy, to have the character to say, I didn't win the election, you did. But here's a guy that's been given everything on a silver platter his whole life. He was born on third base and thought he hit a triple.
I gotta be honest. I'm taking that.
Yeah, that's a pretty good line.
That's a
He
really
couldn't be at
good
Joe
line.
Biden's inauguration. So what I found out last night is, I'm thinking, when is Donald Trump going to be arrested? And now I know that he's going to be arrested at his inauguration because there's going to be 3 people not present there. They are Barack Obama, George W. Bush, and Bill Clinton, and their wives will not be present at Donald Trump's inauguration.
So you got all that from that picture. You got that
It's
he's
worse,
going to be
dude.
arrested.
So I listened to this whole video like 2 days ago, and this is one of the most schizo post things I've ever listened to in my life.
On Monday, they will not be there. Not just because they know that he's an asshole, they don't want to be near him or around him, but because it's a security risk. It's a security risk that they don't want our presidents to be subject to. The inauguration, the steps that have been taken, 30 miles of high quality, well-built fencing. This is very difficult to negotiate. It's not easy to get over. 30 miles of that, cement blocks, and 25,000 law enforcement officers. Those
That's not
things
true.
are in place.
It's less than
to quell
5,000.
a second insurrection, because the powers that be know that the Proud Boys and girls there that are invited into Washington, D.C. this Sunday to celebrate Donald Trump's victory. That's why he invited them in on Sunday, so they can celebrate. He knows that they're there to come to his back because he knows something's up. To have his back on Monday, the systems are in place. They can't have his back. They can attempt to have his back, but they'll be arrested and put down. So there you go. This is probably one of my most meaningful videos, one of my reaching out to you, and hopefully it'll be one of my shortest.
Arrested and put down? What does that mean?
Please, buddy, make another video for Tuesday or Wednesday, please.
I want to make a channel
Hold
where
on. Hold on before you say anything. The storytelling is better than Disney Star. Yo, what's up, Ben? I see you, brother.
Oh
Now
my
that's a
God.
funny post right there. Oh, that's hilarious.
See,
Wow, you're not wrong.
I want to make a video. I've wanted to do this for a long time. I've wanted to like send in to different newspapers around the country, writing articles with like fake names about, oh, this is so disgusting. How can they do this? I got the idea when I saw this Twitter post years ago from this woman criticizing the Astros for having K signs around their stadium.
Oh, yeah.
And so
strike signs.
Yeah. So I want to write in, and part of what I want to do now is start like another YouTube channel where I interview people like this and go, so where did it all go wrong? How dumb were you?
So Krista was like, you know those like those shorts like on Instagram or TikTok where somebody says something really stupid and then it cuts to a guy just making like a face. And then they're like, what? Like that's all they say.
That's all we've done for the last like.
She's like, Jay, make a couple
minutes.
clips like that, and she's gonna post it to some stuff. I was like, all right. Simone says, hi, Jay. Thank you for all the welcome to Rebellion stream. No, thank you guys for being here.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it. Rod Line for 5. Is it a good look for Trump to drop his meme coin 2 days before the inauguration? Man, probably not. If you look at the wording of his meme coin, it's like, hey, like basically it was like, just have fun with it. Like, just have fun with it. But it's officially from Trump. His actual coin crypto bros are going crazy. I know, man. Like you can now buy the Trump. Do not do this. I'm recommending you not to do it. His wife dropped one too. You could now officially buy it on the Robinhood app. And last time I checked, it was like at $60. But I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say
I don't think you should do that.
Do not buy it. Yeah, I was kind of like, what was he thinking? It might have been his way of saying, "Hey, crypto guys, I'm on your team," you know, or I don't know, something like that. I think
going to the giant crypto thing in what was it, March? I think that did it enough.
I agree. Like Bitcoin has set another record.
Oh, this was beautiful.
Oh, yeah, this was awesome. What an awesome camera angle, man! Like, that's cool, man. Dude, it makes me feel like the country has been reborn.
There's
when I see stuff, I get like chills, you know, and I'm just like, the country is like it's over. Like the oppression is over, you know. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's really pretty. Yeah, meme coins. Never buy a meme coin. Trust me. Trust me from experience. I did buy Trump coin. Also, talk to X-Wing about meme coins. His good friend, the Tiger King, you know. Bro, if someone bought the Trump coin when it dropped, they're looking at 30. Yeah, here we go. Don't listen.
X-Wing, stop.
You made money. I know I did, but real quick, the Tiger King dropped a meme coin.
Right.
X-Wing sends me a text. He's like, "Hey man, you want to get in on this?" I was like, "All right, I'll send you a little bit, like not much money." But I said, so we get into and it's like, soon as we got up, we sold and got out. Like, we made a couple $100, no complaints. All of a sudden, I see X-Wing getting into a fight with the Tiger King on Twitter about his meme coin, and he gets blocked. I was like, what the freak, dude? How do you get into a fight with the Tiger King and then get blocked? Bro, I was dying laughing, man. It's so funny, man. Oh, man. When are we gonna do a I agree with Jamie? Oh, bro. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. Well, I hope if anybody did buy it, you make some money. That's all. The Tiger coin sounds like a solid investment. Sort of like lawn and tars. Truth is stranger than fiction sometimes. I know, it's like there's a story to tell one of these days. The I agree with J coin. Yeah, maybe one day. And I'll pull the rug after I make 30 million. I'll be like the Hawk Tua girl. You'll never see me again. Kings, you need to drop a disclaimer quick. Hey, risk it. The new, I don't know if you got the notification, but the new Bible study dropped on the app. So everybody signed up but you. not to call you out in front of 500 people, but not to call you out. Bethany for 10. Hope you have an awesome day, our American friends. It's starting off that way. It's definitely starting off that day. Thank you so much for the love, everyone. What an amazing day. Thank you for the 10, Bethany. King's catching strays. No, he's got to say, as an attorney, I do not.
Yeah. I do not endorse any of this.
Yeah, exactly. All right, listen. I just got the notification. Risk it. Join the Bible study. All right. I knew this was going to happen. I opened up my P.O. box last week. I was like, here it is. I haven't really pushed it. B-Man throws it out there. As soon as I open it, the next day I get 2 days after, I get a notification. Hey, you got a package. I was like, you got to be kidding me. And sure enough, someone sent me a cow butter dish. So I said I'd show it. It's going in my collection. I appreciate it. So I'm gonna be the guy that's gonna have like 100, 200 butter dishes in my collection. But I wanted to show it off before it goes away into my cabinet. How
many of those do you have?
I have quite a few, actually. People keep giving them to me. When I was at the Comic-Cons, people were giving me ones from Canada, from like the different states. So there's quite a few. Also, this, like, since we're showing this off, I gotta know if people, we'll talk about it on the Pirate Channel, but look what this guy made me out of metal. This is freaking cool.
Oh, that is neat.
You put it on your car. He's got one on his truck. So I'm like, all right. He's like, should we make some more and like give these out? Yeah, it's metal. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's not that heavy, but it's heavy enough. It's like, this is really cool. This is from the Daughter's Revenge. He sent me.
I love one.
Yeah, I'm sending one to X-Wing. So yeah, it came in. So I'm gonna talk to him if people are interested in that.
Absolutely.
I'll see what they cost if I can get a bunch of them made. So go from there. We'll see how it goes. But yeah. Next on the list, because there's so much happening. Holy crap. My real brother's watching because he's sending me stuff to share, which is pretty funny. I'll probably get to it. Here we go. Now we gotta explain this one here.
Dingus has a good question. Why does X-Wing get all the cool stuff?
Well, he's my partner in this whole thing, so. Oh, you want one? All right. I'll see what they cost to make if I can get a bunch.
Absolutely.
Maybe like the tattoo crew, my pirate crew can all get one. And cool, you want one too? That's amazing work. That's awesome. Let's see. Now we're going here. And holy crap, dude. Night Stealer with 50 gifted. Holy crap!
I'm just gonna
brother.
say, I think you gotta play that more than once for 50.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Look, if you hate cops just because they're cops, the next time you get in trouble, call a crackhead.
That's the best one ever.
50. Nice Sealer. He is excited. Look at that. Welcome to the rebellion, newbies.
Apparently, X-Wing got one.
Yo. Nice Steelers he's excited, just like all of us.
Damn right.
He's excited like
Pennsylvania,
all of
man.
us. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. I see you, Jeremy B, in the chat. And a few others that are just popping in. Almost 450 people in here. Thank you so much. No, this is not on Rumble. Sorry. I didn't even think this little show would have like 100 people in it when I did it. So, oh, you're in Dallas actually, but you vote for Penguins. That's all good. That's how it should be.
Go Pens.
I see Lady Aaron's in the chat. Yeah, here we go. Who never seen the Fauci pardon coming? What is this? Biden pardons Fauci, Mark Miley, and the January 6th committee. Who was on that committee? Was AOC on that committee?
No, it was, I don't know who all was on it. I know Liz Cheney was on it, which is one of the reasons why he pardoned
was
them.
on the 6th committee.
So this...
Yeah. Before we get,
off,
like, the big question is... The big question, I'm going to let you answer. Why are they being pardoned? Because they're not charged with a crime.
Yeah.
But I guess this is a saying they're going to be charged with a crime.
So this is for the same reason that he pardoned his son for all those years. These are preemptive pardons, which unfortunately, as much as I disagree with them, are completely legal. The presidential pardon is basically unlimited. So they, in 1863, the Congress passed a law that basically said property rights for Confederate conspirators could be stripped away. And this guy named Klein basically sued, saying that he had been repatriated and his property rights should have been restored. And because Lincoln gave him a pardon. And the Congress then passed another law saying that people who were pardoned could not get their property back, which a whole bunch of stuff on that. But the Supreme Court disagreed with Congress and said presidential pardons are, quote, unlimited. And what did I send to you? I like that, what I said. Unlimited and able to be done, quote, either before legal proceedings are taken or during their pendency or after conviction and judgment. So a trial does not have to happen. A conviction does not have to happen in order for the president to pardon someone. So that's what he's done here. He has preemptively pardoned these three people, one of which could still face charges. I don't know. I'd have to read the exact pardon for General Milley. But if he's only being pardoned civilly, he could still be tried in the USMG. Yeah.
Yeah. So he could face a military court.
That'd be interesting. That would go to the Supreme Court. I could promise you that.
Hey man, they're on their way.
That disclaimer we all signed said February. So
yeah, that's right. That's right. This is, I mean, obviously, Biden probably has no idea what he's doing.
Well, and that's another thing. Did you see the interview that Mike? Is it Mike Johnson or Mark Johnson? The speaker, Mike, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see that interview of his?
No.
So he was, I forget what the name of the show was, but he was being interviewed about basically this meeting he had with the president, with Joe Biden. And he goes in, and he had been fighting for weeks to get a one-on-one with Joe, which when the Speaker of the House, number 3 in chain of command, has to fight for weeks to get a meeting with the president, you already know something's fishy. But he finally sits down with the president and goes, "Tell me about this executive order where you limited and canceled natural gas." He goes, "I didn't do that." "Yes, you did. I'm in Louisiana. My constituents are getting hurt by this executive order you signed." No, that's not what I did. I signed an executive order creating a study on natural gas." He goes, "No, let's go outside. We'll have your secretary print the executive order and read it to you." And he goes, "That's not what I signed." He didn't know what he had signed. Like that's terrifying.
Yeah. Well, it's something that we always suspected, that he's just a puppet on strings.
Mhm.
And it seems like they give him an injection of something just so he can go out and talk for a little bit, and then they put him back in his cave. Jim P for 5, Trump, DOJ will look into these since Speaker Mike has exposed that. I
hope so.
I'm pretty sure like that's what's happening. So yeah, obviously there are people that are reading the room here and they see that Fauci is not the most liked person and that people at rallies and things like that are, they want him locked up for lying and all that stuff. So they probably like, "Hey, let's do it now because these people are going to celebrate." So there you go. Just sign a couple of these.
Yeah, and that's what they're doing. This is going to be old news in 7 hours.
Crazy.
It is, yeah.
The January 6th, like, it's crazy to think that it's like the Fauci, okay. The January 6th committee is wild to me because you're literally telling the American people that was a farce by doing this. Which I'm glad. Most people with common sense know it's a farce. Like they know, like that was when you have our dude. Just trying to be friendly, YouTube friendly. When you have our elected officials coming out and saying that January 6th was worse than 9/11, that's worse than Pearl Harbor, that's worse than the Holocaust. That's all that. Are you like? It's just. Are you retarded? Like that's all I could think of. Like they tried to push that lie into people that what happened with Trump is the worst thing that ever happened in history. It's worse than the Roman Empire. That's what it is.
So the Gen 6 committee was Benny Thompson as the chairperson, the Zoe Lofgren, Adam Schiff, Pete Aguilar, Stephanie Murphy, Jamie Raskin from Maryland 8, Elaine Lurie, Liz Cheney, and Adam Kinzinger.
Wow.
I can't even get to Adam Kinzinger's house website for some reason.
Yeah, I hope we just went over that. You might be a little behind, but yeah, we just went over that. So, worse than Melanie Mack. No, not at all. Not at all. That's worse than Beardo with Jades. That may be true. We'll see.
But while we're talking about this, there is a which, by the way, so I've kind of long thought that the whole AI thing was kind of dumb, and now I am 100% pro AI. So I had back in 2013, I was doing student government stuff at my college, and there was a quote I found to start this kind of debate that the college Republicans, Democrats, and Libertarians were going to have. And I haven't been able to find it since. And it took about 2.5 minutes on Gronk to find it. And I think it's a beautiful representation of where we are in America right now. It's from James Garfield, who at the time was a congressman during the 100th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. He said, "Now more than ever before, the people are responsible for the character of their Congress. If that body be ignorant, reckless, and corrupt, it is because the people tolerate ignorance, recklessness, and corruption. for it to be intelligent, brave, and pure is because the people demand these high qualities to represent them in the national legislature. If the next centennial does not find us a great nation, it will be because those who represent the enterprise, the culture, and the morality of the nation do not aid in controlling the political forces. And I think that's as we come up on the 250th anniversary of the founding of this nation, I think that is an apt thing to remember.
100%. Mike, let's go. Today we get our country back. Man, it's already happened. Look at, I've said this before. Nancy Mace is becoming like my favorite person in Congress. She's in South Carolina, correct?
Yep. She's the representative out of Charleston.
Oh, man. Look at that. I hope all the illegal aliens in this country are enjoying their last night here. That crap ends tomorrow.
And I was telling you that it is hilarious how much of a, I don't know if I would say poster child for the right she is, because she does every now and then she does say something that's a little stupid, but she would have been the perfect, calm down there, both. She would have been the perfect poster child for the left, because she was the first woman to graduate from she actually sued the Citadel, which is the military college down here in South Carolina, to gain entrance, because prior to her there had been no other women. And that, can you imagine having that story on your campaign trail as a Democrat?
Well, there's one thing that probably messed it up, is that she doesn't have a penis. So that probably
yeah,
that's probably what's happening with all that. All right, let's another weirdo alert. So already let's see. Let's go over here. We got nose ring. There you go. That should be the first indication that this person is not sane. That looks like a Ouija board thing in the back.
Is this one your brother sent you?
No.
Okay.
It's making the rounds, and you'll see why when I play it. So it looks like he's a Ouija board, so he's a demon. So get that out of there. That's an afuera moment for me. I want those freaking demon worshipers around here. And yo, risk it.
Oh.
Just becomes a member. I see you, brother. Thank you. I'm not gonna read this out loud, but this is I think we're going there. But this is one of a ton of people that are saying this kind of stuff online, and that's why I just wanted to play it.
I know that you're probably not going to listen to this, or you're not going to understand it because you're going to be too distracted by my nose ring.
Yeah. At least every time I play a massive meltdown, the one thing that they have in common is the ring in the nose. Not nose piercings, mind you.
Who told people that was attractive?
The ring in the nose.
That needs to get beaten up.
It's just one of those things. So, but yes, I'm glad you have a little bit of a self-awareness, Billy. Actually, his name is Chris. I'm sorry.
As much as I can't stand you guys.
Man, I'm going to go home and cry now. Like, he can't stand you, Kings. Can't stand you, chat.
I really can't fucking stand you people.
Forking.
To see the worst things done to you would probably fill me with joy.
Ah, the tolerant left. The party of the people. The party of acceptance.
Jay, which left person you would least like to sit next to in an airplane? Who is the person you would dislike the most right now?
There's a couple.
Any name.
The lead, don't put me on the spot.
For any of those couple, do you wish like despair,
Nah,
destruction?
never.
What I'll never understand, Mark Hamill. I'll never understand why there's so much hate.
And
Like
anger, I know.
I despise a lot of the stuff, a lot of the policies that have been. There is not an ounce of me that wants pain or any sort of retribution on any of those people. I just want them to understand.
Joy might have it for me. The
Joy's
reason
quite
is
annoying.
People like Joy and Harry Sisson, whatever his name, Scissors. If you look at them funny, they're the kind of people that will make tons of TikTok videos and tweets about you saying, my life's felt threatened. You know what I mean? Like, these are the people that would accuse you of like touching them. Like, if you tried to squeeze by them to get to your seat on a plane, these are the people that would be like, somebody, I'm sure he's MAGA, tried to touch me on a plane. I want him arrested. Like, I was like, I don't.
They are the reason that I never ride an elevator with one other person.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to deal with that crap. Ever. So my wife has pink hair and a nose ring, but the 90s punk, completely different. 90s punk is a completely, those are like badass people. So still, like the nose ring, and you can tell, you can literally tell the difference between
100%
the punk rockers and these people. So you have nothing to worry about, brother. Stephen Brown, good morning to all. Hail the Tattoo Crew Vindicta. We got something special for you guys coming up. I think X-Wing spilled the beans, but that's okay. That's okay, Steve.
You should give him to sign NDA.
You're still gonna love it. Let's see. Jace, share something positive. We're moving on from these losers. No, I'm not. I'm laughing at them. It's important that we keep doing so. I want to see their head blow up.
But
this is important because this is where it gets serious.
I just want to say that if you are in DC right now, you might not want to be. For a party that votes on feelings, I'm feeling like it's not safe there. And I feel like you of all people should understand how that feels. But anyways, get out of DC.
So there are a ton of... Yeah, why is he rubbing his chest hair? All right, Harley Davies off the screen. And he had porn music in the background too, yeah.
I think it was Squid Games.
So many of these people are saying something horrible is going to happen today. So
do you think that's the real reason that the inauguration has been moved indoors?
No.
You think it is actually the weather?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ronald Reagan did it.
Yeah. No, I know it's been
and
done.
It wasn't as cold.
There's
still going to be people outside. Yeah. So
yeah, part of me does think that has definitely played a part in the decision. That it's at least made the decision easier to make.
I have said this and I know a lot of people agree. The party's cool, like having a big party. Seeing Snoop Dogg there was weird, but whatever. Yeah, weird. Like I don't care about that. And then like I just wanted Trump to be sworn in, like in some bunker, and just start signing stuff.
Yep.
It's like we can have like that. The party that he was talking about in Iowa that he wants to do for our 250th. That's when we can party.
Absolutely.
Like that's when we can party. Like right now, I'm like,
it's a year and a half away.
I know. It's like
y'all better start planning up meetups. Everyone that's anyone is going to be there for that year.
Oh, dude, I'm going, man. I don't know how, but we're gonna figure that out. That's gonna be amazing. But yeah, I just like there's just too many weird stuff happening.
Mhm.
Yeah, someone brought up drones,
Yeah.
things like that, and I don't know. I like moving it inside. I think was a good move. I don't know if it was security, but it might have been. I don't even want him to have like a freaking party. Like I said, like just
Mhm.
we can party later. Right now, you got stuff to fix. Wait,
Yeah.
wait. So how this works is the vice president gets sworn in first, right?
Oh, I don't actually think I've watched a full inauguration
Yeah.
before.
So I think the vice president gets sworn in before the president, in case, God forbid, the worst of the worst thing happens, and then um, he actually take over. So that's all I'm saying. But like the fact that, yeah, right here, the fact that some of the stuff he's saying is getting a
Mhm.
lot of people upset, like declassifying
Well, and that's
information.
that's one of the things that I like is I think it was Charlie Kirk tweeted out that Trump has said that he's going to declassify the JFK file, and it's going to tell us one of two things: either the government lied and was complicit in the assassination of a sitting president, or there are jobs for stupid people to maintain stupid security clearances to have stupid titles. It's going to tell us one of those two things.
So according to a lot of news reports, I just grabbed this one just because they have it listed out.
Mhm.
These are his 200 plus executive orders that he's going to sign today. So they're already stacked up on the desk.
Yep.
He hasn't even moved in yet. So let's see. What do we have here? Declare emergency at the border and issue a proclamation closing the border. Thoughts?
Yeah. So is he going to close both? Is he going to
I
close
mean,
like
north
all
and
ports of
south?
entry, or is it just going to be a southern border thing? I'd be curious because there's been a lot of issues with the northern border as well.
This is what I love. The cartels as foreign terrorist organization.
Look, if 3 or 4 other countries could get behind this, we could wipe it off. If Colombia and Mexico and Venezuela would let us do what we need to do, give us carte blanche, let us send in spec ops teams, Delta Force, give us air clearance, they'll be gone.
I find it comical that there were people out there saying the U.S. military don't want to mess with the cartels in Mexico. They don't want to mess with them. Those are bad dudes. I'm like, what?
Yeah, they're bad dudes. Sure. Yes. There are some they've got some
hit these past 4 years, but those guys you just give them a little green light and be like, we don't want to know what's happening. Just wipe them out and come back, and we'll just be like, I don't know. Make it look like they're fighting with another cartel. It'll be done, dude. I'm telling you. It'll be done.
Quit.
He's like, send anyone in. It'll be done. And then the news will be like, wow, looks like the cartel had a big fight with another cartel, and they're just suddenly gone.
Well, and then honestly, the other thing should be if Mexico says no, go, oh, okay, thank you so much for I'm very happy we asked.
Oh,
Let's do
dude.
it. Just ignore
the Delta Force would look
What
at
are they
that and
gonna do?
laugh. They would be like, really? That's what you're going to use us for? This? Okay.
If Mexico said no and then we did anyway, what's Mexico? Oh, I'm so sorry, Mexico.
That's all I'm
That's
saying.
so weird. They disappeared.
That's crazy. Wushu always coming in with like bad takes. I don't think so, but whatever.
So the largest nuclear power plant in the West is actually in Arizona.
Yeah.
And they provide Arizona with 60% of all their electricity, and California with about 20 to 30%, as well as Utah and Nevada, I think. If we actually went into nuclear, we would be the dominant superpower on the planet forever.
I think it's. I didn't say you were bad. I said you had a bad take. I say you had a bad take. We will not lose our electricity. We will not lose our electricity. We have unlimited power. Could you imagine if we invaded Mexico? That's all I'm saying. Like, we probably have equipment that I mean, I'm sure we have a military equipment that we haven't heard of yet. And it's just like, you can just take out the cartels. Can you just get it over with?
Absolutely.
So, and they're like, sure, no problem. We can handle that on a Tuesday or Thursday. Let us know which. So, remain in Mexico, catch and release will be reinstated.
Mm-hmm.
Military will be directed to construct new phase of border wall. That was like something that I always like wanted to see, even though, people could laugh at my take. It's fine. I always thought that we should make the border security another branch of the military. And that way,
under, the Department of Homeland,
just another like Army, Navy, Air Force,
Yep.
Marines, Coast Guard, border security, and then they get people that sign up, get the same benefits, like all that stuff as the military, things like that. And they could serve at our borders all around north, south. I mean, there's also the border. The one border that nobody really talks about is the border into Alaska, but I don't know if that's a problem. But
which I'll tell you, having done real estate for the last 10 months now, that VA loan for a house, that's a awesome perk. And they literally, that should be the number one thing. Hey, would you like to own a house one day? No money down. There you go. I'll sign up. Let's go.
You mean like Border Patrol? They're not a branch of the military.
Yeah, they're part of Homeland Security.
Yeah,
which is under the DoD.
That's all I was saying. Like they'd be a special branch of the military. Look at terminate Biden orders on energy drilling restrictions.
Good.
Crazy.
I'm tired of it. Well, and that's the other thing. This we sit there and say, oh, we were saying we're so with Ukraine and everything, but almost every single one of these energy orders that Biden has signed has been pro-Russia. Because Russia doesn't do green energy. They drill.
Yeah.
And so all of the natural gas and oil that Western Europe has bought or been buying, or Eastern Asia and all that, has come from Russia.
Yeah, Russia's natural gas is almost free to their citizens.
Mm-hmm.
I was reading something like that, like it, for their everything that they do.
Like a gallon of gas in Venezuela prior to Hugo Chavez was like 10 cents. And that's this century. That's like
Crazy.
2002.
Return federal workers to in-person work.
Mm-hmm.
I said this last time. I said there are tons of empty buildings in Washington, D.C. because everyone, ever since the lockdowns, they just let people stay at home and set up like home stuff like that.
No, I don't necessarily have a problem with working from home. I like every now and then I get to work from home. I like doing it. But there are hundreds of studies that show that going into the office, you are more productive. You get more stuff done. You make less mistakes. You're less distracted. And the being around other people has 100% positive impact on you as a person.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about this one. But if
the
people
problem is
aren't
a lot of
getting work
buildings
done because they're less productive, then I guess it's a good thing.
Well, it's like we've all filed, maybe not all of us, have filed taxes in the last 4 years.
Yeah.
For the last 5 tax seasons, well, I guess technically 4 since we're not in the new one yet. The IRS has had a majority of their employees working from home. And there have been 2 times that I've had to amend my tax return. And it has taken a year and a half each time for those amendments to actually occur. And we're not talking like an extra $20. One of them, I was supposed to get like an extra $1,500.
I do wish there was a way to kind of figure that out, because maybe not for the federal government, but for a lot of jobs, like having a home office definitely helps with, at least I thought it would, like would help with traffic, would help with other things as well. Like, like we wouldn't use so much gas every day driving to and fro to work, things like that. It would save people money working from home, obviously. So I wish there was like more companies would do that, but it is what it is.
Hey,
yeah,
I mean,
we just need to
gas has been
abolish the IRS. So
can't wait for that. That's gonna be awesome.
yeah, Harley Dave, that's another thing. I work from home full time. I prefer it because I quite literally cannot stand my coworkers.
See that? So I'm lucky where I enjoy most of my coworkers. So
Yeah, like I said, it's weird. Like I don't know what I just wish more people they would have home office. But I mean, like some people they don't have the space for a home office, so it's like it doesn't help them if they got one room, they live in a smaller place, and
I did know
there's like animals and stuff running around when they're supposed to do stuff like, but who knows? Pause all offshore wind leases.
So
how much are we spending on that?
I mean,
that's what I want to know.
I don't know if that's such a great thing, because while wind energy is one of the worst ones, it is still energy. So if the stuff is still there, now is he talking about we're not going to make any more leases, or we're just gonna, because you can't end, it's called it's constitutional law. You cannot pass a law to affect a contract that Congress has entered into. So, which being the government.
Take care, Mushu.
This, I'm assuming, probably just means that they're not going to lease out any more offshore wind leases.
Well, the thing is, the lease might be costing more, than what we're actually taking in.
Yeah, so we know that one windmill, well, because I mean that's what these are, windmills, that the blades last for like, what is it, a month and a half.
They don't last that long. Yeah.
They can't really be recycled. And it's a terrible way of producing energy. But
they put wind turbines off the coast of Maine. The amount of dolphins and even some whales wash up on shore. Oh,
jeez,
that's too bad.
And that's why? That's crazy.
Melissa Love, I disagree. People need to go to work so they can spend money on stores. All right, that's a good point. And life, that's how you get the economy going. You staying at home stops you from spending that money on a drink at the store, in my opinion. I will say this, just to challenge that, Melissa, a lot of people spend a lot of money on Amazon while they're home.
Yeah, but then that's only helping Amazon. It's not
that's
helping
true.
businesses.
Good point. Area. That's why I said, like, you wonder, like, the balance. But even taking, like, some of these giant empty buildings, like, could that stuff, like, convert into something else? You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot to do. And what I'm talking about is, like, down the road of, all right, we got all these empty buildings because we got people doing stuff. So what, how do we handle that? But yeah, Tommy from 5. My dad built a safe windmills. If you paint one blade red, the birds will not fly into it. Just saying.
Really?
Tommy for $5. Hey,
that's been like the big ecological complaint against them. That's interesting. I mean, they're still not cost effective, but that is an interesting way to fix at least one of the issues.
Zen Cat becomes a hey, if you're new here, I go live every morning from 8 to 10. We go over meltdowns, some politics, some silliness. Who knows? So thanks for becoming a member. Look at this. Linko Kenobi, my dude. I hung out with him at, you know where I found Linko Kenobi in real life? I found him at the Alamo.
Skywalker Ranch? Okay.
I found him at the Alamo of all places. He's the one guy I could say, I met this guy at the Alamo. Good morning, everyone. Today's the day that our country will be great again. I'm all set up in my channel, and I have my laptop as backup just in case. I'll be seeing you guys at 11:30. Long live the rebellion. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
I love the profile picture.
That's great. It's great. My Alamo brother. I was looking for Pee Wee Herman's bike, but instead I found Linko Kenobi. Go check out Delta Entertainment if you haven't. Guys getting this stuff going. Man, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Jay remembered the Alamo. I did. I did. And I got a video up. Did I find him in the basement? I'm not allowed to say. It's a secret. Almost 600 people in here watching. Thank you so much. Pretty awesome on a special day. The next is the end DEI hiring practices in the federal government. Merit only.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's got to go. That's got to go. Jay, you going to the Orlando meetup? Yeah, well, I live here, so it's like 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Yeah, this is a new viewership record. I need to have Kings on more often.
All right.
That's right. I didn't even think. Now all we need is 170 new members, and we've got 2 records for today. There you go. My dude coming in with a special. Jay, this may be a dumb statement, but can we use the force of the water at Niagara Falls for energy? That's free energy forever. Thoughts? I think they'd have to build like a special. It all would depend on like what it would cost for like the dam and stuff that they would build there. So it's not a dumb suggestion, but yeah, do we not have that already?
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure there's already a power plant there.
Yeah, I think we got that.
Yeah, there's a hydroelectric power plant on Niagara Falls.
Jeez, Jay, I did 50. What more do you want? Bro.
Well, there's another 5.
This is Night Stealer right here.
What more do you want from me?
Poor Gibson.
Yo, who did the 5? Star Wars dogs. This here's 5 more. All right, we'll give you all a little roast tea. I woke up early and watched The Great Outdoors because of the Monday Hangover. Great movie. Oh, yeah, you're going to love that live stream. That's still happening at 6. Withdraw from the Paris Climate Accord. Why?
For the second time.
Yeah. Wasn't that one of Biden's first things? Like,
yeah, I think it was
he's like, we're going back to Paris.
Yeah. And again, they sat in Congress. Was it what's Pete? How do you say Pete's last name? Buttigieg?
I don't know.
So Pete gets in there. He was the Department of Transportation guy, right? Gets in there and says if we spent the $1 trillion over the next 10 years on the Paris Climate Accord, it would lower the temperature of the Earth 1 degree.
Pete Buttigieg
seems like a bit of an expensive bill for a single degree.
Oh man, Pete
just my idea. Just one man's opinion.
They want us a part of that. You know why they want us a part of that Paris Climate Accord? Because they want American money.
Yeah, absolutely.
So when you join that stuff, they're like, okay, America's a part of us now. We need money, America. Yep. Sure.
Oh my God, we give out money.
How much do you need?
I'm gonna stop there because the metaphors I will use are not Jay friendly.
Yeah. Michael James says, I was promised acid rain back in the 80s. You know what else we were promised, Michael? We were also promised killer bees from Mexico. Do you remember that?
Self-laced shoes and
The killer
hoverboards as well,
bee-
I believe.
The killer bees from the killer hornets were supposed to take over America. Be
The murder
afraid,
hornets.
along
Yep.
with the acid rain. Yeah. So, we've had murder hornets for a while. Haven't really seen them over here in Florida. Look at Clyde. That's for you, Kings.
Are we even playing?
Oh, I know they're a real thing, but I'm saying like if you go back to some of those old news stories,
all over the country.
Yeah, it was supposed to take over America, and like your kids couldn't play outside. Nothing would happen.
Honestly, that's the one that like scared me the most because I'm so like pain adverse. Like I don't, if there are wasps outside, I go, you know what? Maybe I can just wait till tomorrow to go get that thing, or tonight when it's cold and they're not out there anymore. So that was the one thing that I was like, oh, if the government can do anything, please get rid of these freaking things. My fridge.
The murder hornets.
Yeah.
I mean, order every agency to remove all federal actions increasing costs for Americans. We'll see how much money we save. Look at that Yo-Jitsu.
Another 5.
I'm actually waiting for the attack of the killer tomatoes. That hasn't happened either. What are you gonna do?
We already had the clowns in like 2016.
So have you seen the thank you, Yo-Jitsu. Look at that hoodie. You can get that hoodie at my 9line store.
One.
Throwing that out there. And Star Wars Dog again. Thank you guys so much. According to reports, Vivek Ramaswamy. This is so weird. So a report came out that Vivek Ramaswamy is running for governor of Ohio. Then they got back to the source, and it was a parody account. But mainstream media, which we don't trust, decided that they were going to run with the story. He comes out on Twitter.
So he's really not.
Yeah, he came out on Twitter saying, "No, that's a good idea, but I'm not. That's not what I'm doing." Now the report from CBS is saying that people hate him and they want him out of Doge.
Yeah, and then
Trump last night was like, Vivek and Elon are starting tomorrow with Doge.
Yeah. It blows my mind. Well, it's the same, and not to completely go off tangent here, but it's the same thing with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which if anyone has watched me play anything in the last week knows that this has really pissed me off, is that you get these people that decide they want their internet minutes, and they lie, just straight up lie about stuff about this video game coming out that I've been waiting for this thing since I played the first one in 2019. And
is it about the Crusades, right?
Yeah. Well, medieval, yeah. People jump on these things and say, "Oh, this means this and this and this." It's like, no, that's just because. So the thing is that what these people were claiming is, and Town's exactly right. They're trying to divide Trump's cabinet, but you get these people that will claim these things that have this little kernel of truth, and then that kernel of truth gets hidden by this big old blanket of BS, and it gets nuked.
It's I guess we'll see. Time will tell what will happen. I am looking forward to, I don't know if it was a joke or not, but Elon and Vivek said that they were going to do a podcast to share some of the spending discoveries that they found, that they were going to do it live on Twitter or on X, excuse me. And I'm like, I really want to see that because I know, we all know, everybody knows, everyone in this chat knows, and There it is, baby. 600 people. Thank you for setting a record on this wonderful day. If you come here for mesmerizing, intelligent political talk, this is the wrong channel. So we're just average Joes looking at stuff. So that means I'm going to need all of you guys to send me 50 gifted memberships so I can catch up with all the new people watching. I'm just kidding. You know, I'm trying to grift like Jeremy, but yeah, Harley Dave said prepare for disappointment. Oh,
I don't know. I think we've done a pretty good job this morning.
we're here for King's Advisors. That makes
Aw.
sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. I came here for the Wish version of Cobra Cast. All right, I get you. I get you. I get you.
Well, we
No
get
problem.
when you get Beardo on, you can get Wish Respect too.
Yeah, that's right. We can have a double dose. I've yet to be disappointed. LOL. Don't buy meme coins. That's what you'll learn here. Your Barmy came here for Krista. One of you at least put a wig on for me. No. That's pretty good, by the way. I'll let her know.
9.
That's it. Donna Hall said, friendly reminder for an Afuera shirt. Red would be good. All right. And Anjanette gifted another membership to the channel. Thank you so much for the generosity. Whew. Anyway, what I was saying was they were gonna like what I was like. Hold on, let me go back to where I was. As 40 people leave the live stream after I embarrassed everyone. I know we're gonna find out like some of the most ridiculous spending on stupidity ever, and it's just going to.
Well, Rand Paul does that monthly. I mean, he
That's what
gets
I'm
up there
saying,
on the
like-
Senate floor and reads what we've given money to learn, and half of it. Every now and then, he'll mention something that actually does kind of sound interesting and might actually help stuff, but it's so few and far between that there's no reason to give almost any of this money that we've given.
We're gonna find out like we've spent $10 million on someone staring, you know, at how roses bloom in like 50-degree temperature. Like it's just gonna be so stupid. We're like, I don't care about that, man. Like, I can care less. Happy Freedom Day to you, brother. Raven gifted 10. As soon as I said send gifties with the 600 people, they all left. Raven gifted 10 membership to the channel. Hey, don't start that wrench thing. I see you guys on other people's channel saying thanks, Jay, for the wrench. And the people that are streaming are like, wait, what happened? Like, who gave you a wrench? What does that mean? What?
So, you know, there's the inauguration service is going on right now, the church service. Guess who's there?
Who?
Zuckerberg and Bezos. And I think that's Tim Cook. I think he's the current CEO of Apple, isn't he? Tim Cook?
You mean more billionaires?
Yeah. More tech guys, quote unquote, falling in line.
My man, Mr. Scott, what's up, brother? Hey, Jay and Chat, missed you guys. Happy January 20th. Hey, same, brother. It's not the same without you, man. Not the same. Downs RFK for 2. This identifies as 50 membership. I got down.
Hey,
I got down.
Now, identifying would have worked in the last administration. It doesn't work now.
Put me down for a pirate plaque. A great day today. I will. I'm gonna ask him what they would cost, and then I'll see if it's and then I'll make an announcement. Also, after we get through today and probably tomorrow, I'll start mailing out patches for those that bought a bag. I'll tell you guys how to do that. What's up, Laughing Man's here? Hope you're doing well, brother. He's got his wrench. There's a wrench. I see what's going on here. Next is suspend security clearances for the 51 officials,
Officials.
excuse me, who lied about Hunter Biden 2020 laptop story.
Yeah, absolutely.
There was 51 of them, huh?
Yeah, they all signed that letter. So we know who they are. We're gonna 1776 this. We know who signed it, so that's who we're suspending.
That's crazy. John Ambler says he put it. Is that a plunger?
That's hilarious.
That is pretty funny. A lot of people are thanking me for their double wrenches. You're welcome. Also, I want to take a moment as we climb back to 600 viewers. If you are here and you never comment or anything in the chat, I just want you to know that we see you, lurkers. We love you. You are amazing. You're breathtaking. Your light shines in the darkest day. You are the candle that lights the cave of uncertainty.
You are the knights that guard the
And we
realms of
love
men.
our lurkers here. So keep on lurking. Whether you love us or hate us, you think we're retarded, we still love you. Can you
You are
drop
a
some
sword
lurker
in the
emojis
darkness.
just for you lurkers? There you go. Yeah, you shine
Anyone
bright
in the
like
chat that understood that reference, I love you.
I have to go to the schools now and raise all the flags from half mast. Ah, yes.
So, okay.
Hold on, before you get to that, Toby. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And you guys are crushing it today.
So I got an email the other day that said that Henry Master, governor of South Carolina, had ordered all flags be raised for the inauguration.
Yeah.
And I got an issue with this. State governors are not allowed to order the raising of the United States flag. They can only order the raising of their flags. I think
the
Mike
state
Johnson,
flag?
yeah, of the state flag. Mike Johnson should have, and he did kind of do something to kind of cover all this, but the president is the only one that's supposed to be able to order the raising and lowering of the United States flag. So I was a little, I don't know, I'm sort of a traditionalist when it comes to the flag. And so that kind of perturbed me a little bit. But I get it. I totally 100% understand. This is not a time to see our flag at half mast.
It's like a new country today, man. I mean, look at this. The old gray fur. With the John Candy. Let's see that. Thank you guys. You guys are going to make me count these gifted memberships, aren't you? J Town says, "What's up, Jeremy? Love CobraCast." Oh wait, wrong cast. Yeah, you want to know why I know it's wrong? Because CobraCast gets those proper $199 super chat, $500 supers. So yeah,
I'm just gonna say, over on King's Advisors, I'm really grateful for this.
I am grateful. I'm beyond grateful, but he's like, this is discount CobraCast. Y'all keep sending the $2. I love it. Trust me. Counting is Jay's kryptonite. So Kings, you're not a fan of the American flag bikinis?
No, because the flag code does not ban American flag bikinis. It bans bikinis being made out of American flags. American flag print is very different. They are two different things. The flag code only governs.
If you're new here, sorry, we don't really get this many. Thank you, John. Another man, don't make me count. Don't make me count. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 103.
You got it.
Well, the record's 230. I have it written down.
Oh, I was talking about the counting from 53 to 100.
Yes, so far.
50.
108.
8.
Look, I got a little help.
A little help from your friends.
109, 110, 111. All right, we're at 111.
And 112 because you just got one from.
Oh my gosh, you guys are messing me up here.
From Pinky Spring. You just got another one.
112. Here's your proper 199. Thanks for the wrench, says War Wizard. You're welcome. And Mr. Scott also gave a proper 199. Thank you. At least for this channel, that is a proper 199. Proper 199. Have a good day. You have a great day as well.
See you, Wicked.
112. Let's go. On today's episode, Jay can count. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'll probably forget. I mean, just have to go back and do it again. But anyway, here we are. Next is establish a Doge. Oh, I keep saying Doge. Dodge hiring freeze. Department of Government. I'm assuming that's what he means, right? The Department of Government.
Yeah, so they're basically gonna stop hiring people. I wonder if that's gonna affect the rehiring of the soldiers. Because, well, and we also, you sent me the other thing. They're gonna get sued.
Yeah, I'm about to pull that up next.
Yeah, and as much as I'd love, and maybe if it happens while everyone is on stream, and you can pull up the stuff, we can do that. But they haven't filed the complaint yet, so it's not public. So I can't, read it and be like, well, this is what this means. But it looks like this law firm is going to sue, basically saying that Doge does not follow certain governmental rules that are followed.
Well, they're independent. They're not really government, right? And holy crap, people, hold on. My man RL Dog 99 with 5.
118.
And Corn Boy, another 5. It's 123.
122 is what I have.
122. Thank you guys so much. You guys like seeing Rose. I mean, thank you guys so freaking much. We're almost there. Almost. Yeah, so Musk, this is the Doge. This is not advisory panel to be sued within minutes of Trump inauguration. They haven't even done anything yet.
Yeah,
Mr. Scott said it's time to make Rose Tico for 50 gifts only. All right. I'll just for today, 10 or higher. How about that? 10 or higher. 10 or higher. Jay's better at counting than Rain Man. There you go.
I must have missed that movie.
Well, just because it's Bruce, I'm sorry, Mr. Oh, you're the best. Sorry, Mr. Scott. All right. From now on, it's 10 or higher just for today, just for Mr. Scott, because we have so much to go over. Thank you, Bruce. I had to do that for Bruce. Bruce is my dude, my Florida man. Mr. Scott with the upwit. Jay, I don't support this new rule. It's only for today. 604 people watching. Thank you. It's only for today. Mr. Scott's been faithful. I can give him one gift. One gift. All right. Hold on. I totally missed everything that's been going on with what you just said about the lawsuit. Say that one more again.
So the law firm that's going to file this suit they're a relatively deeply entrenched law firm that has a history of filing things like this. They several of the attorneys have been upper DC Knights for a while. and their claim is basically, from what I can gather, we'll know more when they actually file the lawsuit, and we can actually read it. Their claim is that Doge does not operate under the rules that the federal government has for departments. So
how many lawsuits are going to be filed against this government starting probably tomorrow?
Under 100.
People are going to start throwing lawsuits at everything now. Any executive order, they're going to sue the government.
The good thing is that this stuff has already happened several times before. So there's a lot of precedent that protects the government from lawsuits like this. The number one is standing. Standing has been a precedent in suits since back to Magna Carta. And in order to be able to challenge a law, you have to have standing, which means you have to be affected by the law.
But all this is gonna cost the taxpayers money.
So yeah,
because the government's gonna have to pay people to defend themselves.
But this is the thing, though. Those people already are being paid by the government. So
this just gives them something to do.
Yeah, basically. So it's kind of like if my firm ends up, if someone calls up my firm and says, "Hey, we're a new builder in the Southeast, and we want you to do 900 closings for us," well, that's going to cost us money because I'm going to have to do stuff. But they're already paying me to do stuff. So it's not, and I'm salaried. I don't get.
Okay.
So it's really kind of a push. And plus, the worst part is going to be when these judges end up having extra time off because they'll claim overworked, and they'll file for extra chambers weeks, which means they just sit in their office in their chambers and write reports instead of actually hearing cases. And those are the ones that are really annoying, because that's the reason why a bunch of these circuits take so long, is because half their judges are just sitting there and not actually in court.
Crazy. Mr. Scott for 5. For the trouble I cause here, I pardon myself. We pardon you.
Wouldn't that be great?
Thank you for the 5, brother. Lurker, now giver. Look, I've converted someone. Choose violence for 2. Martin Luther King Jr. All labor has dignity. Thank you so much for that. It is Martin Luther King Day.
It is,
by the way, as well. So, Jeremy the Cyborg, yo, hail the rebellion. What's up, brother?
Is that Jeremy?
The Cyborg.
Kind of looks like.
Yeah. Hi Guy Reviewing wants me to get a Big Fig mattress. Hey, if you want to buy me one, I'll do a review. I'll do a review. Those things ain't cheap either. What's up, Jeremy? Hope you're doing good, man. Hope everybody's celebrating today. It is a good day. It is a great day. Real company. It is a real company. Their ad went on my end before Jay's YouTube video came up. It is. They're called Big Fig Mattress. So
my favorite political ad has long been Reagan's second election ad, where he talked about it being morning in America again. And this feels a lot like that. It feels like it's morning in America again.
It feels good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I hope I just like I just want to get through today, man. Like get sworn in, and let's because there's gonna be a million meltdowns already. Like people are.
Yeah, any good ones yet?
Well, not good ones. Like Don Lemon, let's do Big Fig Mattress group buy, says J-Town. And also check out Jeremy the Cyborg, posted a new video today. That's awesome. That's awesome. They're just saying like Trump was gonna have a super small crowd. That's why he went in. Like that's the big meltdown of the day. Sorry for the freeze frame, Megyn Kelly. That's not Not doing you.
I wish.
This was just posted 16
What?
hours ago. I don't know if this is old or like she just spoke. All right, let me hit
This
play
was
before
last night's event.
people start memeing.
Okay, speaking of J-Lo, how happy are you that her candidate lost? It's so delightful. These Hollywood celebrities who get up there and try to tell us how to vote, really? I mean, like those celebrities who know nothing about anything. All J-Lo knows about what to do is to ruin marriages. She's an expert at that.
Whoa!
That's rough.
Dang, man. She's not playing. Oh. The Great Outdoors is on Prime if you want to watch for the stream tonight. Yeah, man. It's going to be a fun stream. I'm glad you guys like that Monday hangover show.
Why does she have to try to ruin the country too? So goodbye, J-Lo. It didn't work out for you. Goodbye, Meryl Streep, who showed up at that Oprah event saying, "Oh, Madam President," to Kamala Harris. Madam President. How'd that work out? About as well as her comment that Harvey Weinstein was God.
Wow. I got to pause it, y'all, because like when I play too much, it's like the YouTube doesn't like it. Holy crap. Megan has had a big turnaround recently. She wasn't really much. She, like everybody else, wasn't really much on the Trump train.
Yeah. Well,
Like
I
at the
think
beginning.
it's because she felt when she did when she monitored the Fox debate in 2016, she felt personally attacked. And let's be honest, Trump did kind of personally attack her. But
Yeah, but
that's
he
what
does it
Trump
to everyone
does.
that comes
Yeah.
at him.
Yeah, that's what he does.
He
And
pops
she
back, and
definitely-
like
yeah.
no one saw when Trump got on that debate stage way back when 2016 was it? No one saw anything like that because nobody clapped. No one dared clap back at anyone, Republican, Democrat, media. No one dared. You never clap back at your own party, people. And Trump was like, "I could care less. You're gonna come at me with a stupid question. I'm gonna crack you back." Like,
it was shocking.
Yeah. And so his counter punches were like, hey. But again, we talked about this at the beginning of the stream. And thank you, Mr. Scott, because you gave 5. I will not play Rose Tico, but I'll play something else because I know you like seeing. For you. That was for you, Mr. Scott. That was for you. We now have 132. I don't know how many to 199, but it's I don't math too good, but thank you. People are like, never mind, play Gina instead. Yeah, like we said earlier, when Trump first was in office, he fought Republicans, Democrats, media, Fox News, CNN, like everybody hated. Like now it seems to be a little different, and he's got a great team around him. Anyway, let's continue. I hear she just Rex fool.
And maybe we should stop listening to her. Maybe we shouldn't be going to her for our political advice. And then you had Oprah herself. Oprah, she'll interview you if you pay her $1 million too. Yeah, so low fee of $1 million to sit down with Oprah Winfrey. Apparently, that's what the Harris campaign paid her production company. She said
$1 million to get Oprah's endorsement.
I mean,
how do I get on that gravy train,
right?
man? How do I,
Well, and we were told $5 million to Beyonce, right? Can you imagine just? I mean, I cannot imagine making $5 million for 15 minutes.
Well, the funny thing is when they did Beyonce, when they brought Beyonce out, everyone showed up at that rally thinking she was going to do a concert.
Yeah.
And she just came out and like, make sure you get Kamala in. Bye. And then she left, and like people started leaving. Like they had video of people leaving, feeling like she didn't even sing one song.
Yeah. No single ladies.
Freaking crazy, man.
It's
But
the only Beyonce song
again,
I've
I
ever heard
hope
of.
people see this and go, hey, the celebrity endorsements is all like a paycheck for them.
It
means
everyone needs to move away from that.
And for years, like people would like, man, why is the Hollywood so pro? It's like they get paid to say whatever, like they're conditioned and paid. You gave 50, now you gave 55. I know you want a little more G. There you go. I have her approval too.
I've always wondered about that.
So here's the true story. I did that one time on like the other channel, and we were all making the googly eyes with that picture. And one of my haters or so whatever, they clipped it out and put it on Twitter, and they're like, Jay's just using you, Gina, for his own gain. I hope you know. Look at this disgusting display, whatever. And Gina's like, what? I love it. I hope he keeps using it over and over again. Like, she came right back, and I'm like, well, there you go.
That's awesome.
There you go. You know.
So you know who? What's this guy's name?
What does this happen at the church? Melania just snubbed Jill's handshake. There's gonna be a lot of snubbed handshakes, that's for sure. So that's all.
So last night, one of the senior advisors, I can't remember this guy's name, to Trump said that Trump will sign executive orders inside the Capitol after being inaugurated before he even steps foot in the White House. And then, you know, because they have another party here at Capital One Arena later today. He's going to sign more in the arena today.
I love it. I love it.
I hope what happens is I hope there's a table of just papers in like a filing cabinet thing. And he just goes, signs
that's
it,
what I'm saying.
what
Like, let's get it done, you know?
Yep, absolutely.
Today's the year of winning. Speaking of Gina, her lawsuit is this year. She goes to court in June, unless there's a settlement that's reached that meets her approval. But yeah, it's happening. Could you imagine Kathleen Kennedy? That's a whole nother live stream that I'll have Kings back on for another time. But
I'm super excited to talk about that. That's going to be.
And for that, you know what you get? You get Oprah yelling at you. Kamala Harris! Why are you doing that? Calm down, madam. Didn't work out for her either. But of course,
it technically did work out for Oprah and them because they got millions of dollars.
It's a fair point.
You know, Laughing Man says no settlement. Discovery. Hey, listen, whatever she feel like. If she feels like if she gets a deal that gives her closure, she's my friend. That's all I could say.
Also,
as long as she gets closure, I know everybody wants Discovery. All I'm saying is, if she gets a deal that she's like, I can finally put this behind me, I ain't gonna be upset. That's all I'm saying. I ain't gonna be upset.
Just so everyone's aware, Discovery is not a public thing. So, like, let's say they are currently probably in Discovery right now, passing out documents saying, is this everything y'all want? No, you want more. Okay, here's some more stuff. It's like 6 months process for this type of stuff. And if any of that stuff that Disney handed her attorneys goes public, her attorneys might get disbarred. So they are not going to leak any of this information.
I hear you. I hear you, Laughing Man. I hear what you're saying.
Is worth your career.
We all want those. Listen, Laughing Man, we all want to see those files.
I do too. I want to see it all.
I'm just saying, like, don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, if it comes out, they're like, hey, they worked this out. And I'm like, you know what? It's her life. She's the one that went through hell and back. If she feels good with it, it is what it is. Hayden Wayne for 20. The thing about the pardon is that we need to be considered is what is the wording? Remember, he tried to pardon Hunter and it was tossed back because there was no charges. Biden then had to grant an act of clemency. To me, those pardons just make them all look guilty. And There's that. And also doesn't mean like some of these people could, like you said, there could be a military trial. There could be, who knows? And sadly, I'm falling into the camp of I just want Trump in and start getting stuff done. Let me focus on this stuff a little later. Like I hate to be that guy. I just want freaking stuff done, man. There's so much to do. But yeah, those pardons are freaking evil, man. They're freaking evil.
It does kind of feel like this is something that at this moment on January 20th at 10:01 a.m., this is not what we need to worry about. We need to make sure everything happens smoothly for the next 3 to 4 hours. These executive orders get signed, these laws start getting passed, and then we can start looking at crimes and misdemeanors that may have occurred under the previous administration.
Yeah, so it's not an actual pardon.
It's not true. Charges do not have to be filed first. Charges don't have to be filed. Court proceedings don't have to occur. Read U.S. v. Klein. It's very clear. The Supreme Court has upheld the president's unlimited power to pardon.
There you have it. That's why I brought an attorney on, because I don't know how that works.
This is the first unconditional pardons that we've seen. So this has not been legally challenged before. So if someone were to sue and claim, but I think the government would need to sue to claim that the pardon against Hunter they'd have to charge him for a crime contained within the 10 years that he wasn't already charged for, and then sue claiming that the presidential pardon is not legal. So it would be like a decade of Supreme Court back and forth. But it would be wild. I'm here for it. Like, let's do it.
Can't Trump challenge Biden's pardons? He cannot.
Biden's pardons are his pardons. They are 100% his. The DOJ could maybe argue legitimacy, but again, Klein is very clear. He has an unlimited power to pardon.
Hey, man. Hey. Steve says going to court is hard, and if Gina settles, everyone should understand and be happy for her, period. The thing is, no matter what happens in Gina's case, people will not be happy. That's just how it is. If she takes a settlement, they'll be upset. If she takes 20 million and an apology, people are like, you should have took 30. If it goes to discovery and it's a big nothing burger, they're like, well, you didn't do enough. It's just like she'll never win in the eyes of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
She has to find closure in her heart. That's just where I'm at. I've seen her go through these ups and downs and like what they've done. And if she finds closure, then I'm cool with that. Cornball for 5, call them to testify to Congress. They can't plead the Fifth now.
So that's interesting. So the Fifth, I was just reading this. The Fifth Amendment protects you from incrimination, from incriminating yourself. You see it in Law and Order all the time. If you are protected from that, you technically can't plead the Fifth.
Oh, so you could spill the beans, but you won't get arrested.
Yeah. So if Fauci is protected from incriminating himself, but see, the issue here is that would be only in federal court. You can still, if let's say I'm Fauci and I tell all the dirty secrets in the 9th district, Georgia can still take me to court, and I can still get in trouble for what I said in that courtroom, but in the state of Georgia.
100%.
Yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting how these pardons and everything play out.
And I don't know what happened, but we like 630 plus people in here for like the last 15, 20 minutes of the show. Thank you. And then I'm going to send you guys over to Cobra Cast because I'm going to hop over there. Sean says King's Advisor. That's how Cosby convicted got over.
So he got I forget. I was reading about this when it happened. his conviction was overturned because they used information that he had he had been told he would be protected from prosecution for by the prosecutors. So that's the difference. Is his convictions were overturned because the prosecutors lied, but there are no prosecutors in this case.
Hayden, that's why Hayden's never on my
Curious.
show. He's like, people woke up on their day off. The show is early. And I know, Hayden, if I was Jeremy, you'd send $100, but I get the 20, and I'm very grateful. So don't stop sending my 20s. Downs RFK. Question about the pardon. Oh, wait, before that, Mr. Scott gives over here, a proper 199 is $1.99. That's a proper 199 over here. So thank you so much. Hayden is funny, man. Hayden, am I going to see you in Orlando or no? What's going on, brother? Am I going to see you in Orlando? Hayden always wears my Pirate Rebellion hat. I love the guy, man. He's awesome to hang out with. Question about the pardons. Biden isn't home in his own brain. Could these pardons be thrown out if he's found incompetent?
Probably. But we've never had an incompetent president before. And I would be willing to bet
that's
that. Well, right. We've never had a legally incompetent president before. I would be willing to bet that is not a can that we want to open. If Biden is found to have been legally incompetent for the last X number of days, weeks, months, years, I think there's so much stuff that happens that it might actually prevent Trump from being able to do some stuff. So I think this is a case of let sleeping dogs lie, fix everything, and move on. I want them all in jail, but we're not going to get that.
Of course. 100%. I got to finish this clip, but y'all just keep. Y'all so generous, man. I agree with Jay. Look at that avatar. Man, that is awesome. I agree with Jay. Happy Inauguration Day, everyone. 600 people. If you're new here, I go live every morning from 8 a.m. to 10. We talk politics, cryptocurrency, pancakes, McDonald's, and we love our lurkers. So there you go. All right, we'll keep it moving. There you go. Downs, RFK. That picture is just... The DOJ refuses to press charges on Biden. What was the saying they used there? I don't know.
I don't know, buddy. That one you got me on.
You got the down. Look at Hayden. Freaking Hayden, Wayne. Bro, you know you don't have to do that, man. It's a joke. But I thank you. Yep, I'll be in Orlando staying with the GCA at the GCA house from Thursday to Monday. See you. Hey, brother, can I make a surprise visit to the house? Can I come over to the house?
Is that the Gotham Conservative Association?
No, man, the GCA. Hayden, send me a text with like the address when you get to town. Maybe I'll like take an Uber over there. I'd love to come by. Hayden, thank you for the 100. Seriously, you did not have to do that. Dude's just like, you know.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
So that's Hayden, Wayne. Holy crap. You guys are just starting to people are like, don't Hayden, don't let Jay. Jay has no idea what GCA stands for. I totally forgot. All right, you're invited. Look at that, all caps. Okay. All right, hold on. We got Emily Daniels gifted 5 memberships to the channel. Thank you, Emily.
Okay.
Jeremy the Cyborg Jay, wake up every morning at 4:30 a.m. to catch your show. Oh, and ask Jeremy about the vest. He still hasn't shown it. Well, shame on Jeremy. Send me a vest. I'll wear it. I now have a P.O. box. You can send me whatever you want now. Everything will be good. Dude, my dude becomes a member. Marmalin becomes a member of the channel. I forgot. Mr. Scott says, Let the deportations begin. Afuera. I think they've already started.
Yeah, they've started self-deporting themselves.
Clyde for 5. Jay's not a financial advisor, but buys Bitcoin. The I agree with Jay meme coin is on the way. It'll make everybody rich. Star Wars Dog, another 5 gifted memberships.
Hey, buddy, let's calm down there. How about you save some of those for my live stream?
Kings is starting to beg, even though he's a $1 million lawyer. Black Kane for 5. The most evil piece of legislation, income tax, was signed by a president that is not with it mentally. Wilson had a stroke and was basically comatose. I did not know. Again, Marmalin again for another 5. All right, hold on. We got all these gifties. It's Rose Tico time.
Christian,
it's just got to happen. You guys are just too nice, too generous. What the heck? Here's I hope we do some with the income tax too.
Me too.
That'll be wonderful. And seriously, thank you guys for being so generous this morning. Holy crap. All right, we've lost 70 viewers for some reason. We're at 650. Or we lost 100 viewers. What the heck happened?
We got up to 700.
We were close. We were at 650. Did somebody go live? Did Jeremy go live over top of me? Oh, that's why.
You're gonna have multiple windows open.
He said he wasn't going live till 11. That's why I was he went live over me. All right. FNT coin win. You gotta ask Gary about that one. I don't know. Wow, that guy told me a fib.
The fakest person involved on that side of the aisle was the woman at the top, Kamala Harris herself. Thank you. Who pretended that she wasn't the border czar, who pretended that she was middle class, who pretended that she was smart. And the American people did not buy it. Every time you turned around, this woman was doing something faker than the last.
Remember
Right?
the accents?
Like fake.
Jeremy's streaming over me. Is he like stream sniping me? He told me 11. He's supposed to buy me McDonald's. If he stream snipes me, y'all gotta let me know.
Jamaican accent, her fake Eastern European accent, her fake Spanish accent. It was like spending a day at Joe Biden's southern border. Non-stop, right? We gonna win. It's not how it went, right? But my favorite was the preacher accent. Joy cometh in the morning. She wasn't wrong about that. It came at about 1:22 a.m. on election night when the election
We were live
was
right here for that.
called for Donald J. Trump. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. We were here. Dang, Jeremy just sucked the life out of this stream. It's all good. It's all good. I'll be joining him anyway a little bit later on today after my McDonald's gets here. Let's see. Here's the Disney starting already.
With what?
The Hall of Presidents has closed because there was a new president elected. Signage suggests Trump may not be reinstated. So
what's signage?
When they reopen, I don't think so. I think for sure that Trump will be put in the Hall of Presidents. They tried to say this last time, but he wasn't saying. So if you've never seen the Hall of Presidents at Magic Kingdom, they the person that is president has like they give him a speech, his own speech to say. Now Joe Biden. This is funny. Every president, like I've seen all of president with Obama, George Bush, I've seen it all throughout the years. I lived in Florida. I do love theme parks.
Really?
And they always take a speech from one of the sitting presidents and they make it into an animatronic that's like motivating. They just take a couple clips of motivation. They when it came to Joe Biden, they put no speech in, but the swearing ceremony. Like that's all he did. I, Joe Biden, follow, and they've never done that before. So
probably because there weren't really any.
So freaking funny that they couldn't find a speech.
Yeah.
For Biden, but that they'll I guarantee that Trump will be there because they said that last time to try to like I don't know drum up fear or something or whatever, but yeah.
Well, I think one of the reasons that they probably stopped everything or closed everything is because someone probably decided. I think this is probably wishful thinking on my part, but someone probably decided, hey, maybe we should go with a statue that doesn't look like an orange Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, maybe. Cerberus, I agree with Jay. All right, look at this here. We won't go too much longer. Our vice president. Did you see this?
I did not. Holy crap.
Our vice president goes after the sitting president. Hey, Joe, if we're going to keep doing this fake swear word on the way out, can you declare Pete Rose into the Hall of Fame? See you in 2 days. Jay, I apologize for just tell Jeremy if he comes over here and sends me some McDonald's money, all is forgiven. All right. If y'all can go over there and say Jeremy owes me some McDonald's money. Yeah, I'm expecting like a $50 here. My order is large.
I saw that order. It's wild.
Jessica said will too. It's 2025 and Jay's still the best of us. Man, I appreciate it. I don't think this is the official vice president Twitter, but they did give him.
Yeah, no, that's JD Vance's Twitter.
They did give him the gray check mark that he's an elected official. So, Mountain Mutt, what's up, brother? Jeremy's ignoring all Jay mentions. He's on a roll. You know what? He needs to celebrate, man. It's all good. Let him celebrate, man. This is his day. It's pretty awesome. Let him do his thing. I'm happy for him, man. Like he deserves it, man. Jeremy deserves everything. Go over there, send him a bunch of love. Send him a bunch of it's all about congratulating. It's all love, man. It's all love. I wasn't gonna go past like 10:30 anyway. So I was going to take a break before I head over there to CobraCast at 11 because he was like, yeah, come on at 11. I was like, sure, no problem. So it's all love, man. It's all love. I don't know what Biden was talking about here.
So Biden, being the idiot that he is, decided, or I'm sorry, the intern that is in charge of his Twitter account decided that because 3/4 of the states have apparently passed a law saying, scroll down just a little bit. Let's see, something about equal rights.
Yeah, the Equal Rights Amendment is now the law of the land.
Yeah, so there are...
But it's about sexual people.
Yeah, so there are... Oh, I'm going to get this wrong. 3 ways for something to amend the United States Constitution. Technically 4. The Congress passes a bill or sits to approve an amendment, and 3/4 it sends it to the states, and 3/4 of those states approve that amendment. That's number one. It's the hardest way to do it. The other is for 2/3 of both houses to approve the amendment. And then honestly, I forget the third way. And so
Well, he
they're
got called out.
claiming, they're claiming that this new amendment has passed. They did the same thing in 2020 when the whole electoral college votes of a state go to the winner of the popular vote. That's had apparently 3/4 of the states vote for it, and it hasn't held up at all either. Because I mean, that would be unconstitutional. It wipes out the purpose of the electoral college.
JD Vance being savage. All right, mayor for 20. Hey, it's all good. Don't harass Jerry. He'll get mad at me probably. This is for you, Jay, for being overshadowed by Cobra Cast. It's all good, man. I appreciate y'all. We had a great. You guys want to see Kings come back with his legal knowledge? You know, maybe yes,
Please?
Maybe no. Please.
Oh, no, wait. It's please clap.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's one of those things. But you know what I'm going to do? Let me see if I can. We're going to raid.
Thanks, Star Wars dog.
D-Day Cobra. Let's see. Maybe then he will buy me some McDonald's. At least I thought he was. Redirect privileges needed. Ask D-Day Cobra to add you to the. All right, look at this. Look at this.
He doesn't have just like that completely turned on.
I tried to raid him. Look, y'all can let him know. I tried to raid him, but he wouldn't let me raid him. He's got me blocked. I tried to raid him. Oh,
he probably doesn't even have it turned
I just
on.
want you to know, I tried to raid him, but it says I don't have the privilege to raid him. So there you go. I've been denied.
Funny.
Here's some McDonald's money, says VJ. Hey, appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, well, anyway, he does enable raiding because he raids like his own gaming channel, like whatever. So I thought he had that. I thought he had it up. But anyway, that's it. Make sure you subscribe to King's Advisors. Thank you guys for being here. I will be over on CobraCast, so go over there and check it out. Probably in like 30 minutes. So at 11. Greg for 20 says, I enjoy giving my social security check to rich streamers. Man, don't do that. Don't give me your money. Let's see. Yeah, Jeremy's focused, man. He's focused. We'll let him enjoy his day, man. He deserves it. There he goes.
Oh yeah, she did avoid. Melanie did avoid, or how you say her name? Melania did avoid the handshake. She instead of going to shake Jill's hand, she just kind of like fiddles with her hat.
Here we go. Here's the channel. I'll put that in the chat. And off we go. Tommy says I give it to strippers instead. So there you go. Why people are saying free J in the chat?
I give it to Charity, but she's not working today.
Listen, if we're able to beat Election Day's record, that will be astonishing. I don't think that's going to happen. But what did I say? If we beat Election Day's record, well, I'll take my hat off since that seems to be something people want. But Election Day was like. It was between like
he is ignoring anything about me in
between
the chat.
$15,000 and $20,000 in super chats. So I don't think we're gonna break that record. Time will tell.
So I sent him
What
a
a
super
ceremony
chat.
it should be. I can't wait to
Probably
hear
not.
Carrie Underwood.
That's it, y'all. All right, we're out of here.
And,
I'll see you over there.
be here for that.
Till next time.
It's going to be